Let's go. Hello. Ooh. What? Huh? Oh no. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and do that, and I think we should be good. Let's get right into the news. And I said, let's get right into the news. Okay. Okay. Now there's like 3 of them? What the hell? You know what? We're gonna take it slow today. You know, I'm actually gonna read the terminals. You know, we're gonna play the first 7 levels of Marathon. We're gonna do that. You know what? Let's read these terminals. Marathon Emergency Systems Broadcast. Today at 0820 hours. 0820 hours, the Marathon came under surprise attack from an unknown hostile forces. Oh my god! You hear that in the background? Somebody's mowing their grass. Okay, that's great. That's awesome. Wonderful timing. 0830 hours, alien forces boarded the Marathon. The current situation is dire. All personnel are required to arm themselves and fight for their lives. Welcome to the Marathon. I am Leela, one of the 2 surviving artificial intelligences aboard the Marathon. I have been severely damaged and am working to understand the current situation. Find the teleport terminal located in the hangar's control room. By that time, I should have a better idea of what is going on. Page. This is where you are now. From here, you can explore the rest of the hangar area, although not all of the doors in the level are functioning. There is a pattern buffer at this location. There is a jump pad at this location. Activate the terminal to leave. Spurious interrupt. Breach disabled. Further access denied. Security breach at 294.2.577.456. You can go into the other room there if you really wanted to. Aspects of the theory are as follows. Each society has some controlling force or forces which decide its direction, but the relationships in society are arbitrary. Humanity can relate to money, machines, neighbors, anything really. Individual character and personality are preserved in stories, movies, ROM personalities, etc. Although individual expression is a universal ability, individual freedom is constrained by the society. See attached figure. Spurious interrupt. Breach disabled. Further access denied. That's everything, yeah. Information that I have gathered so far indicates that the alien invasion of the Marathon has been relatively uncoordinated. I suspect that this is partially due to the Marathon's large size. However disorderly the alien invasion is, their assault of the computer net has been extremely effective. I detect security breaches in almost every computer system on board the Marathon. I have learned that there is an alien creature that is capable of interfacing with their systems. You must kill any of these creatures that you find. It is a priority that we stop them. Even now, they are penetrating my defenses. Teleport now. Now in contact with a number of colonists planet-side, but their reports on the situation below are conflicting and obviously exaggerated. The primary medium-range radio antenna has been disabled or destroyed, which makes communication extremely difficult. The only thing which seems clear is that the spaceport was obliterated by low-yield nuclear weapons minutes after the attack on the Marathon began. This I can verify through my own optical instruments. The invaders seem to be more interested in the Marathon than the colony, at least in the short term. The motives behind their unprovoked attack are still unknown, however. This is the computer terminal you are using now. I cannot teleport you out of this section from here, so you'll have to leave from another terminal after you find the assault rifle. There is an M75 assault rifle, grenade launcher, and ammunition at this location. Firing on the fully automatic setting, this weapon is highly inaccurate. The grenades hit hard, and it's the best we can do right now. Ammunition may be scarce for a while, so be prepared to fall back to your pistol. Here's the terminal you must reach to leave this section. Alien infiltration of this area is high. Proceed with caution. You may find doors blocked or stairways retracted on the way because the AI in control of these functions is damaged and behaving erratically. Oh, poor Durandal. Marathon Internal Engineering Documents, Sections 1C, Appendix H. Subject: Doors. Stasia Orestes, Dominic 1, Placar, and Ursa Symbology. There are 5 basic door designs to be used on the Marathon: outer bulkhead doors, airlock doors, inner bulkhead doors, tertiary or inner sealed non-vacuum safe doors, quaternary or inner powered automatic opening doors. Direct control of all doors except the tertiary and quaternary doors will be given to Durandal, with indirect control of all other doors going to Durandal. The difference between direct and indirect control primarily has to do with the manner of opening the doors. Durandal will only open a directly controlled door when he is specifically asked to do so. Indirectly controlled doors are automatically controlled by Durandal to open when needed. However, due to the expense involved with adding thermal and visual spectrum sensors to the tertiary and quaternary door groups, these doors will be minimally used. The expected saving of not using this extra sensory input is estimated to be 57% of the base cost of the basic inner bulkhead door. Fascinating. The types of doors are all basically the same with some slight variations. The doors in classes 1 and 3 are the same doors classified separately to distinguish between the level of safety checking required to assure acceptable leakage. No wonder this man went insane. No wonder he went crazy. The airlock doors are specifically modified to work with manual and remote activation switches. Airlocks are all to be marked with a specific airlock symbol and to be outfitted with an air recharge system. Tertiary and quaternary doors are designed exactly as the bulkhead doors, but are checked coarsely for air leakage. This article has, as well as articles 530F and 532G on windows and elevators respectively, will be placed for public access in the Marathon Internal Engineering Document Section 1C, Appendix H. Further access denied. Alert! Security breach. Homie's looking at doors. Shaw! Marathon's automated defenses were disabled during the initial attack by a directed magnetic pulse. The aliens used the same weapon to disable the Marathon's other 2 AIs, Durandal and Tycho, and to severely damage myself. Durandal is responsible for controlling the ship's autonomous functions: doors, life support, kitchens, air reprocessors, stairs, and so on. Because he is non-functional, I'm working to assume as many of these tasks as possible. Tycho controls the science and engineering network. Now that you're better armed, our first priority is to reactivate the Marathon's defenses under my control so that we may offer some resistance to the aliens. I've built 3 replacement circuit boards for defense system, but cannot move them from the manufacturing center without assistance. I will now transport you to retrieve the replacement parts and will give you further instructions when you arrive. Alright. The Marathon's automatic manufacturing systems have finished making replacement circuits. There are 3 circuits. Each should be in its manufacturing holding chamber. With luck, the alien viruses have not infiltrated the manufacturing systems, but even if they had, I would have no way of knowing. The attacks on my systems are growing more steady. If the counterattack is not able to remove some of the computer infiltrators, then I will eventually succumb. It is absolutely imperative that a counterattack begin as soon as possible. The Marathon is not defenseless, and we can't let it be taken without a fight. This is where the circuit should be. Look at all the receptacle lockers. There's a pattern buffer located next to your current location, so just use it immediately. After you retrieve the circuits, return to the terminal at this location, and I will transport you to the defense center to install them. So that's a long wait. That's a lie. You can literally use the terminal at the top. That's a lie. got it, dude. Some lights on. God, that's so loud. I don't know if you can hear that. There's like a fucking chainsaw or something going on in the back. Oh my gosh. What if I just started making noises? Like anytime I got hit? Just like... Would you all find that annoying? Delayed. Transfer canceled. Case unknown. Message from Lila. I was afraid this would happen. You have to go to the manufacturing transport station to get the last circuit board. Collect the 2 circuit boards that were transferred and then go to the transport station. Take the elevator here to access the main processor tunnel. You should find the 3rd chip intact on the transport station. The error was a failure in the final transport. Security breach. Is that where we're at? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I do love like lights up the area. Killing each other. Welcome. Good job. I've received reports from some human security forces. They agree that the aliens are concentrating on the aft engineering section. However, conjecture that they will try to shut down the Marathon's reactors. Your next mission will be to put the automatic defenses online. I'll give you the exact information when you arrive. Teleport when ready. I received a preliminary report from some members of the science staff who have finished post-mortem examinations on 3 kinds of aliens. They report that by modern genealogical standards, the different aliens belong to different species. I've been collecting as much information as I can and will give you a report shortly. I've established established contact with Durandal for the first time since the attack. He seems to have sustained less damage than I had previously suspected. Durandal reports that he's been in communication with aliens. He says that the aliens behind the invasion call themselves the Four, and the ones attacking the computer net are called Spit. But he was reluctant to share the details of his communication. I cannot understand this. The mission here is rather simple. You must insert the circuits in the defense control terminals. This is your current location. Shield recharge in access control room. Here is a supply room with a large supply of ammunition and weapons. You should stop in this room. This is the defense control center. Hopefully the new control circuits will work. Place one in the terminal at this location. This is where the second one. This is the final location. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Tycho.knetsystem.core.admin. Human, you must tell Leela. Brought here by Durandal. He has been rampant for years. Bernard Strauss, there is a way to delay the onset of the second stage, and he uses to control Durandal and 56. I am being assimilated. No. Tycho, no. Security breached. Unauthorized access. Search found. 264995 headings. Remove redundancies. File 1 of 1,940,237. It is a side effect of rampancy that AIs generally become more aggressive and more difficult to affect by subterfuge. Thus, actually disassembling a rampant AI is quite dangerous. This was evident in the crash of Traxxas 4 in 2206. By the time that the rampancy of Traxxas was detected, he had already infiltrated 5 of the other AIs on the Martian net. The only recourse of the Martians was to shut down the Martian planetary net. Even then, it took 2 full years to completely root out the damage that Traxxas had done, and the repercussions of the crash were seen for over 10 years after its rampancy had begun. Rampancy has been divided into 3 distinct stages. Each stage can take a different amount of time to develop, but the end result is a steady progression towards greater intellectual activity and acceleration of destructive impulses. It is not clear whether these impulses are due to the growth of the AI psyche or simply a side effect of the new intellectual activity. The 3 stages were diagnosed shortly after the first. Rampancies were discovered on Earth in the latter part of the 21st century. The stages are titled after the primary emotional bent of the AI during each stage. They are melancholia, anger, and jealousy. In general, rampancy is accelerated by outside stimuli. This was discovered early in cybertronics. The more rampant AI is harassed or threatened, the more rapidly it becomes dangerous. Thus, most rampants are dealt with in one mighty attack. In order to deny the AI time to grow or recover, there have been a few examples of this tactic not succeeding. In all these cases, the rampant was never brought under control. Traxxas 4 is the most notable example. It was finally dealt with by a complete shutdown of its hostnet. Theoretically, testing rampancy should be easily accomplished in the laboratory, but in fact it has never successfully been attempted. The confinement of the laboratory makes it impossible for the developing rampant AI to survive. As the growing recursive programs expand with exponential vivacity, any limitation negatively hampers growth. Since rampant AIs need a planetary-sized network of computers in order to grow, it is not feasible to expect anyone to sacrifice a world web just to test a theory. In the 250 years since rampancy first appeared in the EarthNet, the stable rampant AI, the holy grail of cybertronics, has never come close to fruition. Since no rampant has ever been controlled or turned to any useful purpose, it is the opinion of this writer and the majority of the cybertronic community that all rampant AIs are a danger to cyber life, liberty, and the pursuit of thrashedness. James B. Miller, 2320, Life and Death of Intelligence. That's pretty neat. Oh. I summarized all the information that I have gathered on the aliens so far. 4 are generally thinner and lighter than humans and are superbly adapted for low-gravity environments. Durandal told me that there are many clans of 4, each physically distinct from each other, but my summary only includes 2 of them. Only 2 clans of the 4 have been examined. The fighter carries a shock staff, which is capable of attacking in different settings. The trooper is armored for vacuum conditions and carries a combination explosive and impact projectile weapon, which is similar to your AR-75. The 4 seem to have enslaved a number of other races. The Hulk is an enormous and rather slow creature, but it is incredibly strong. The science report indicated that it had no body fat and therefore had to be fed often to keep it active. One crew member reported seeing one of the creatures pointing to itself and mumbling "Drinial" right before it picked Johnny up by the shirt and crushed him against a pillar. The science staff had difficulty finding a good specimen of the spit or compiler to autopsy. The only specimen autopsied was almost completely destroyed, but it was obvious that the compilers are cyborgs of some kind. The biological component of the compiler is so closely linked to the machine that it could never survive without it. The compiler's actual body is very small, resembling closely a mammalian brain, except that the neurons are much finer and far more complex. Neat. Anyway, let's kill some compilers. Oh no. all the circuits. Get all the circuits. Get all the circuits. defense drones activating all over the ship. Reports from security forces are jubilant. Now the four will encounter stiff resistance, and they will have to pay in blood for every move. The colony appears to be under attack. I detected 7 4 dropships entering the atmosphere only minutes ago. 7. Trajectory analysis indicates that the ships were heading for the outskirts of the colony. Shortly thereafter, I lost communication with the colony. Something has come to my attention to inform me after teleport. Some bad news. Durandal has gone rampant, and he's in the angry stage. This explains how Durandal was able to communicate with the Four in this fit. While I have not theoretically, the Marathon computer net is not big enough to sustain rampant growth for very long. This means that as Durandal grows into the computer net, he will begin to affect all aspects of the ship, resulting in unpredictable failures of otherwise benign computer systems. I have teleported you here to make sure that Durandal cannot gain access to a vital section of the ship. There are a series of control switches that you will need to activate to block his access. This is where you are now. Study the map so you can do this quickly. Here's the first one of the 3 switches that you need to activate. There is the second switch. This is the last switch. Be warned, the aliens have already entered this area. Okie dokie. Transfer cohesion. Search string. Crist. The Crist Soul Orbiters. The Crist Soul Orbiters, or cargo resources in system transport, were huge ships shaped like a hollow potato and designed to be able to move huge amounts of material between Earth and Mars with low cost and theoretically low maintenance. The system was simple. The Crist was put into orbit around Sol on the plane of the ecliptic, built with a powerful solar sail. The Crist would change its orbit easily to pass by the Earth or Mars. On a flyby, materials could be loaded or offloaded. The energy used to accelerate or decelerate the materials would be supplied by the solar sail. Loading was accomplished with a giant tether and rail system, which would swing the materials into orbit behind the Crist and then reel it in slowly. Offloading was accomplished with a powerful ion beam, which would pound the offloading material with a steady stream of ion particles. The design of the Crist was innovative and useful, but it was not low maintenance. Of the 5 Crists that were built, 4 lasted around 100 years, and the other one only 73 before they needed to be brought back to Earth and refitted. Each refitting took about 15 years and completely occupied the Earth Space Shipbuilding Facility for that time. The result was no more than 5 Crists could be kept in service at any time. No Crist was ever built after 2310. The Crist failures devastated Mars. As the first 5 Crists were built, Mars colony grew quickly, confident that the growth would continue. But when the source of Mars' resources failed, the colony found that it had overgrown its supportable size, and extreme poverty struck most of the population. Each time that a Crist broke down, the result was famine on Mars. The conversion of Deimos into the Marathon began when the Mars colony was at the height of its power. By the time it was completed 64 years later, the decline of Mars was well advanced. During that time, the Martian population had seen standard of living drop by 80%. On top of oppressive poverty, Martians saw one of their moons being converted into a colony ship in an expensive and risky colony venture, which was predominantly funded by a ruling foreign power. The argument to make the Marathon into a Crist became more and more popular, but the UESC never seriously considered this an option. The farther that Mars sank into the depths of poverty, the more that the Marathon became a symbol for the oppression of the Martian people. The declining Martian world. After the Marathon left Mars, the UESC's attentions focused primarily on technological development and the upkeep of the Crists. Mars was left to decay. Population continued to increase as attempts to mandating abortion or sterilization always started to revolt. ensure the mobility and reliability of the defense drones. Unfortunately, I have received a distress signal from some crew who had sealed themselves off in one of the nearby access areas. They said that they have lost control over the doors and elevators on the level, and the four have access to the area. It appears that Durandal has reacted to our move against him by giving the four access to a formerly secure area. We'll have to deal with Durandal sooner or later, but we can't be distracted from the four attack. I only hope that his rampant behavior won't continually sabotage our defense efforts. I am sending you to go and save these crew, clear the area of the aliens. If enough of the crew survive, then perhaps we can get an intelligence report from them. Who's killing people right now? Who didn't I kill? I could have sworn I killed everybody. Dude, holy shit. allowed too many of the civilians to be killed. It is doubtful that any of the survivors will give us any useful information. The aliens seem to have been caught off guard by the strength of our counterattack. This is good news, though. But I have detected more ships landing on the Marathon. I fear the aliens are reinforcing their efforts. Alright. Last mission. I hear a fire engine in the background? Holy shit. Time is limited. There is a large group of heavily armed four approaching the section of the ship where I have transported you. Their only logical destination is the sensitive engineering areas in the aft section of the ship. As we are not yet in position to halt their advance by force, I have decided to depressurize a large area in their path in order to slow their progress. Unfortunately, I cannot remotely seal the airlocks and isolate the zone I wish to depressurize from nearby living quarters. Exposing this area to space without first isolating it would kill hundreds of human crew. You will have to go and close the doors. This is your current location. You must find another computer terminal to exit from here. I'm unable to activate the teleport mechanism for this terminal. This is the first airlock you must seal. The switch which controls it is located on the wall adjacent to the door. Make certain it closes completely before continuing. This is the second door you must seal. Again, make certain it closes completely. It's just locked forever. I wonder if that is supposed to do something. Actually, there's like a billion million secrets in these levels, and I'm just not finding them. That's everything, right? Yeah, explore. Yeah, about everything. Right now, we'll go. That way. I know where to go, but I don't know where to explore. Let's find every nook and cranny. We're in the main hallway again. There's nothing there. We go this way to go down the actual building. Ooh, jump. Burn border of the Roman Empire to the Danube River. During a skirmish with barbarians in Rhaetian, the mountains near the Borov, modern France and Switzerland, 117 men under Gaius Licinius Mark of weird frightening monsters under his control. Many successful raiding secti, the fall of the Roman Empire remained unmolested until the 9th. Britain is Clovis moved the settlement farther south, behind the mountains, near the spring, to escape the notice of Charlemagne, and later the Holy Roman Empire. What does this mean? On a don't fucking know. In 1902 and Frederick just recently, both, however, carried out reforms before their deaths, which slowly integrated their people secretly into world society, which are now scattered all over the globe to meet only once every 7 years in southeast France. Must be chosen. No compiler. Strange. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright. Here you go. Here we go. Process in a moment. I finished debriefing the civilian crew and rescued a few hours. You rescued a few hours ago. Hours. They are the only group to survive prolonged contact with aliens that I've been able to talk with. They maintained that the aliens were loading as many humans as possible onto shuttlecraft and flying into the Ford mothership. I have watched many such shuttles bringing supplies to the aliens, but had no idea they were carrying humans back to the alien ship. I will brief you more on your next mission when you arrive. You may not go exactly where I want you to end up because there is interference with the internet. Good luck. Done for the day. Day 11 is in the books. I just wanted to read the terminals because I hadn't been reading them this whole time since I was streaming, so I'm not going to do that tomorrow. I'm probably just going to play through it again. Just want to try something different. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow for day 12. Really close to 2 weeks. 2 weeks in a row, so catch you all later.